So it's Saturday the 25th of November 2023. We were away last night, unfortunately, and sod's law, or Murphy's law in my case, the first frost came. I don't think it was too bad. It went down to -3 according to my thermometer, but it doesn't seem to have lasted very long, so hopefully there's not a massive amount of damage done. I can see damage on some leaves on the Ensetis, but I think everything else fortunately has been pretty good. The Tetrapanax has obviously been affected, but I'm having half an hour on a FaceTime with Craig from Grow Paradise on Tuesday. I just wish I'd got him a couple of days earlier and got some advice. Really, I want to know in particular about this Tetrapanax, because it's amazing what's grown here. Don't think they were damaged last night. They feel okay, and I'm going to cover them up because there is going to be another deeper frost tonight, and I'm going to make a start on wrapping lots of other things. I've dug up some of the bananas and Ensetis last week just to take them out and get a bit of ahead of the game, but everything's pretty well dying down now. I've pulled out a lot of the smaller plants and bulbs that are things like the colocasia and so on. So about an hour ago I started on the just covering up the dry garden with the succulents and so on. The solanum at the back obviously got affected last night, but what I have noticed is the fruit has appeared. So we've got some fruit here. I don't know whether it's got oh shoot, there's a lot of spikes in there. I'll get a clippers and take some off in a minute, but the leaves are obviously ruined now, so they're going to have to go, and I'm going to see if there are enough seeds to, or the seeds are developed enough to use. Bananas, again, they're taking some stick, but there's lots of cover, so I don't think they're going to be a massive panic, and I want to talk to Craig first to see whether I can leave those. Ella, come out of there, there's a lot of spikes. Good girl. The other solanum here gone, it's really gone, so I'll dig all that up, and again more fruit at the back there. So that's been great, it's been interesting. So I'm just going to carry on now. The other thing I really want to talk to Craig about, the Brugmansia. You know, this has obviously been affected by frost here, but it's really big. It's like, what, 6.5 feet, 7 feet tall. I don't want to dig it up, or lots of things say cut it to the ground. I'm not sure, and that's what I'm going to get the information on. Cannas are all looking the worse for wear. I've taken all the seeds for those. The palms are okay. I've taken up the Dixonia from here and another colocasia from here, so I think they'll be fine, but I'm going to cut the salvias back and just tidy the place up in general. I just love this winter light. It absolutely looks fantastic, and definitely going to wrap up this Dixonia this year, which has been very disappointing, but has survived, and I'm going to make sure I do all I can to keep it going over winter. This Enseti, again, it took some stick last night, but it's, you know, the ground's not even cold really in the pot, so I'm sure that's going to be fine. I'll bring in the lemon plant and bits and pieces like that. So I don't know, I'm gonna, once I've finished with Craig, again, I do these videos for my own benefit, so I can come back and see what happens next year or last year, and try and compare and contrast. So hopefully this will be useful. If I go back and see the ones that I did last year and see what changes I made, whether I got it right or wrong, and then really do it with a bit more detail this year. So it's what, about 3 o'clock? Probably got an hour and a half before it goes dark, and then it's fingers crossed.